Welcome back, guys, to another video. We have several things to talk about Tesla today, especially how they will be expanding even further in 2021. If you guys feel like 2020 was Tesla's year, despite this whole crazy pandemic, well, 2021 will become an even bigger year because Tesla is looking into some pretty crazy expansions alongside with a lot of battery expansions as well, which we will get into the video. So first thing is Tesla will be starting their operations in the country of India 2021. So India has a massive population of over 1 billion people, and they have a pretty big, appetite for electric vehicles over there. You do have the government in India supporting EVs and also cleaner energy since the pollution in cities are a little bit too high. So Tesla will be coming to India early 2021. This is not from me. This is the words from the country's transport minister. And he actually told the Indian Express on Monday. So that's pretty big. I really do feel like Tesla is one of the few EV car companies out there that are actually welcomed in several areas. Their cars aren't really super duper expensive. They're decently priced, especially the Model 3. And also the design looks great. And after you buy it, it's pretty phenomenal because you get over-the-air updates, etc. So that's actually pretty incredible. And the electric car maker will start off with just simple sales, and it might actually look like opening up a gigafactory or an assembly line to start making the Model 3s in-house. I'm guessing that India will be supplied from the Shanghai Gigafactory. The Shanghai Gigafactory will be making the Model Ys and the Model 3s, which are Tesla's two most popular models, because they're not as expensive as the Model X's or the S's. So the Model 3s and the Model Ys will be most likely shipped from China to India. And maybe after like a couple years, if Indian sales started going up, then we could be seeing Tesla opening up a gigafactory in India, which will be pretty awesome in my opinion. The first model to be launched will be the Model 3 in India. That's the cheapest among the Tesla vehicles, but it will start at roughly $74,000, which is extremely expensive, and that's according to a report in the Economic Times on Saturday. If you want to book a Tesla in India right now, it will start January 2021. Now, this is probably the most decked out Model 3. $74,000 is not cheap at all. It's very expensive. But maybe after a few rounds of this, we should be seeing Tesla slowly lowering down the price tag, perhaps down to like maybe 50,000, 45,000, etc. So in the very beginning, they're going to be selling the more expensive cars, and then gradually as sales increase, they will sell the cheaper cars. I really do feel like Tesla is one of the few car companies that could definitely pull this off, and there's a lot of demand in India. If this experiment turns out really well and a lot of people are purchasing the vehicles, we could be seeing Tesla opening up a ton of supercharger stations, retail stations, and then if they really want to increase sales because of intense demand in India, they might even consider opening up a gigafactory. Second news is Tesla's brand new 4680 battery cell will most likely be produced by Panasonic, and this battery cell will be out in 2021 in the Model Ys in Berlin, but it will be officially have a wider release within 2 to 3 years because the Model Y in Germany will be like the test guinea pig. Tesla in September, Battery Day, announced a really game-changing plan. A lot of EV car manufacturers generally focus on the car themselves. Tesla is one of the few car companies out there that focuses mainly on the battery. If you check out some battery stocks out there like QuantumScape, the market cap is worth $40 billion. Just the battery company with no sales is worth more than Ford Motors that sells millions of cars every single year. So the more techy and the more advanced you get, the higher valuation. And Tesla knows this. They also know that no other car manufacturer right now are focusing on battery production. Only the smaller third-party companies, which can't really actually compete with Tesla because Tesla has intensive factories, and a lot of these other battery companies, they don't even have factories yet. They're still on like the production phase, so it's not really a major threat. And this brand new tabless battery cell is in a larger format, new chemistry, it's cheaper, uses less materials, it charges faster, and it's also way denser, which if you want to make a lithium ion battery super dense, you're gonna be needing nickel. And Tesla is already establishing a relationship with the Indonesian government, which the Indonesian government has said multiple times that they sit on the biggest nickel reserves in the world, and their nickel is pretty concentrated. So Tesla is definitely trying to make a gigafactory in Indonesia. That has been said multiple times. And we could be seeing talks going further around January 2021. And just my guess, I feel like this gigafactory in Indonesia, just for the nickel, if it is successful, we could be seeing it, going up and operational around late 2021 or early 2022. Once you get the nickel, it could definitely start cranking out the 4680 battery cells. Keep in mind that a lot of companies aren't really making battery facilities, whereas Tesla is already working with Panasonic to make a prototype production line at some existing facilities to start making this battery cell. Other companies like Ford Motors were asked about will they make a battery facility. They said that it's a really good idea and it's very important, but there are no plans to do so. That's a little bit worrisome for a lot of major car manufacturers. Everyone is so focused on trying to make the next electric vehicle, and they just simply are not making the next big battery facility. That's the most important part, the battery facility. You have Toyota, you have BMW, you have Mercedes, all making some of the most incredible looking EVs, but who's going to be supplying the battery cells? They're going to have to rely on third-party companies, and I really feel like maybe Tesla in the future will sell the 4680 battery cells, but at a really high price because lithium-ion batteries are the most expensive part of an electric vehicle. So Tesla is playing like the long game. They already established a lot of relationships, for example, with LG Chem and also CATL, which is based in Asia. Alongside with Panasonic, they want to be making as many battery cells as possible. They really do feel confident in their abilities to do so. And they also have the Nevada Gigafactory, the Berlin Gigafactory, the Indonesia Gigafactory, and these are all focused heavily on battery production because in the future, everyone will be making electric vehicles. If there isn't that many people making battery cells will be at an absolutely massive demand. On top of that, you do have people making logistics trucks, like the semi-trucks, fully electric. Some companies are making this, but the amount of cells they need for the logistics trucks are roughly 7 to 8 times more than a regular consumer vehicle. So Tesla is playing the long-term game in the world of batteries and also car production. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. We should definitely be seeing some sort of a news of the 4680 battery cell, and we will be seeing it in work on the Model Y in Berlin around Q2, Q3 of 2021. Let's just see what's it like, because if it's very impressive, we should be seeing a massive surge in Tesla stock. And also, I can't wait to see Tesla vehicles selling in India. That is pretty big. Let's see how the market reacts, and let's see if people will actually buy this $47,000 USD Model 3. Thanks for watching.